Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiley, and today I'm very, very excited to be talking with you guys about the HBO BBC series His Dark Materials, which, in case you guys don't know, is based on the Golden Compass books, which I actually have not personally read. Actually, I don't know if it's called the His Dark Materials books or the Golden Compass books. I've always called them the Golden Compass books, and I never saw the movie that came out in like 2006. But I'm very excited to be talking about this series today. But before we get started, I just wanted to ask you guys, if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do that. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing here, if you like my colorful commentary and reviews and my adorable face. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get started. So I'm going to try and be very spoiler free about this in case you guys haven't read the books or seen the series or seen the movie that came out like a decade ago or so. Because if you guys haven't seen it, I think that this is a great place to start, get you interested in the books. I'm now interested in the books. I'm thinking about picking them up on Amazon right after I finish the Witcher series. So His Dark Materials is set in this pseudo-fascist world. The government is controlled by these, I want to call them religious almost, because it seems like they're very deeply rooted in belief. And the show deals a lot with that, specifically about the tyranny of belief. And that's a fascinating theme to pursue in a show that is essentially about children. So the government is called the Magisterium, and they are very Nazi-esque, like I said, pseudo-fascist type thing. And they have these airships, and I just gotta say, these airships look amazing, but they are also very imposing. Like, there are a couple sequences where these things are hovering overhead, and it just looks positively menacing. The tone of this show is spot on, and the visuals are absolutely incredible. Now, I said that this show mainly focuses on children, and that can be a weak point in a lot of things that use children as the main driving point in the story, because not all kids are good actors. Thankfully here, everyone does a phenomenal job. I want to speak specifically about Daphne Keane, who plays Lyra, the main character of the story. And Daphne Keane, if you don't know, actually played Wolverine's daughter in the movie Logan. And she was phenomenal in that, and I knew she was in this going into it, so I wasn't at all worried about her performance. The kid who plays Roger, he starts off a little weak, but by the time you hit the second episode, he's totally nailing it. He still comes off as a little awkward and a little shy, but that's very much his character. And I feel like if I went back and rewatched that first episode now, knowing what I know about his character, I wouldn't actually have any problem with it. And the intrigue and the mystery in this show is just phenomenal. There are a lot of mysteries and questions that the show poses to you throughout these first 8 episodes, and some of them are answered, but a lot of them just leave you with more questions. And I love a show like that, especially in the first season. You know, a show's gotta grip you, it's gotta make you wonder, you know? And this show absolutely did that. James McAvoy plays Lyra's uncle, Lord Asriel, and he does a phenomenal job of this very damaged father figure to her, and he just gives an incredibly nuanced performance. Kit Connor, who actually played young Elton John in the Rocket Man film, which you guys know I love very, very much, actually plays Lyra's demon, Pantalion, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, and he does a phenomenal job. By the way, I forgot to mention, this show takes place in a universe where when you're born, you have an animal with you called a demon that is the personification of your soul, essentially. And these animals will follow you around until the day you die, essentially. And until you turn of age, they're kind of shape-shifting, and then once you turn of age, they settle into one form. I forgot to mention that, but, you know, just do a quick drive-by. One person I was positively shocked to see in this series was Lin-Manuel Miranda. Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you don't know, is the groundbreaking writer and performer behind Hamilton, which has won so many fucking Tonys, it's ridiculous. He himself has more Tonys than that. He's done many, many plays over the past years. Even done some great collabs with College Humor. Highly recommend you guys check those out. Just a quick side note, he actually just sold the production rights to Hamilton, a version that they filmed on Broadway, to Disney for $75 million, and that will be releasing in October of next year. But Lin-Manuel Miranda plays this kind of cowboy character. He's very, very cool, very badass, which is odd, because he's like this all-around lovable guy, and he's playing like this Stetson-wearing badass. It's fucking awesome. And he just absolutely nails it. I mean, he's a wonderful actor, so he's gonna nail every role he's in, but at first, when his character first got introduced, I thought it would be kind of hard seeing him as, like, the badass, but it totally worked. There are so many other things about this show that I would positively love to talk about, but we'd be starting to get into spoiler territory, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth and go ahead and give the first season of His Dark Materials an awesome 8 out of 10. 8 out of fucking 10. A phenomenal first season, and I am so very excited to see what season 2 holds for us later in 2020, because it is already confirmed for season 2, which is one thing that's really nice about the BBC and HBO. They don't string you along for fucking months without renewing a show. They just let you know right ahead. So season 2 is coming soon. I'm very much looking forward to that. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be back on Wednesday. Don't know for sure what I'm going to be doing a video on then, but I will let you guys know when I have more information about that over in the discussion tab on the Smiley Reviews page. So if you're not subscribed, again, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. I won't judge you. We can have differing opinions. I think it's a phenomenal video, though. And leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys thought of His Dark Materials. And as always, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Keep it kosher. Peace.